Всем привет и приятного просмотра. Начинаем новую игрушку. Это про стрелка, получается, своей истории, так понимаю, будет про на Диком Западе и на Диком Западе. Ну, вы понимаете прекрасно, где это может быть, на самом деле, я точно не знаю. Я честно скажу вам по то, что это я уже не первую запись делаю по этой игре, точнее, первую почему-то опять мне не записалась как та прошлая игрушка, которая сейчас она должна выходить у меня. В этом смысле такая ситуация. И эту тоже мы пройдем. Она недолгая, на самом деле. Думаю, мы ее быстренько пройдем. И не будем заморачиваться. Давайте начинать игру уже. Не будем уже останавливаться. Так. Конечно, история. Новая игра. Да. Я хочу новую игру. Видите? Вот я говорю об этом. То, что у меня игра уже была на запись. Надеюсь, этот раз запишется. И будем сморачиваться. Канзас.
Easy, boy.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
What are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Ну что, это начало истории нашего героя, которую мы будем проходить. Не знаю, что тут будет меняться или не будет меняться. Игрушка впервой. Ну, точнее, уже не впервой запускаю. Первый раз у меня не получилось ее записать нормально. Надеюсь, сейчас будет все нормально. Погнали. Тут сейчас будет, как всегда, контрольная точка. Около 30 лет назад. Нифига ты молодой, что ли?
Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs.
Так, пушек со мной мне
I
нету.
threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead,
Так,
let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
давай этот раз здесь я прокачаю, попробую. Ну, посмотрим, что из этого выйдет.
Funny, haha.
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Так, а тут что-нибудь может быть интересное? Или не может быть ничего интересного быть? Графа прикольная, ничего не скажешь.
You heard Pat. Need to stay here and keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Нифига, зачем туда надо было идти? Ладно, хорошо. Нам туда, походу, дела не дают.
Is he with us?
Опыт. Я знаю, что опыт. Ну, как
Was it
хорошо
Pat
убил.
Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Перекати поле. Ну и жара, я еще без лошади сюда приперся.
I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did.
You have one behind us. Stay on it. Cover fire.
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kids' apprehension, Garrett was able to
Ладно,
hire
хорошо
every gun
стреляет.
hand in Lincoln County.
Так, тут у нас... Вид. Бедный бегу замечательно. О, как попал по мне, а. Тихо, подожди, угомонись, сейчас разберемся. Блин, забыл, что нет триггеры, когда присест, на самом деле садить. Здесь я убил прям прекрасно. Скажу честно вам. Только пушку зачем выкидывать, я без понятия просто. А вот этот раз я не взял.
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
Ах, какая стрельба.
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. Would be a turkey shoot from up there.
Тихо. Ты что, жив, что ли, Павла? Есть, готов. И еще готов. Понял, что у меня прокачка. Ну, точнее, уже это... Кровь выше, чем само тело. Чуметь просто. А, подожди, ты сам не подбираешь?
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
Ой, я могу сюда забраться?
The right position is very important. Personally, I prefer to be on top.
Oh, you do you?
Подожди, что за...
Indeed, darling. But where was I? Oh, yeah.
Капуш какая. Ну где еще один? А, вот он, Павла. А прикольная пушка. Голову. Хорошо.
A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks. Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Start aiming, you idiots.
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house.
Watch your flank!
I cut their numbers in half.
О,
But that just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
Перекати
They made
поле.
up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
Павла, да. А пушка хорошая, мне понравилась эта пушка.
It was a bit of a
Не попал
slog,
бы тебе так
but I
сразу,
finally
а?
fought my way around the back of the house.
Пушку давать я не буду. Здорово, мужики, я здесь с вами.
And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave, and upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Bolger.
Даже я больше нигде не видел ничего интересного. Так оно плохо то, что... Да я понял, что зайти внутрь, тут можно и выйти. Ну ладно, погнали. Убийцу к 20 году. Очуметь, Билл Кедди.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo! Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm. I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
О, новый уровень, замечательно.
That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy.
Потеряли чувака.
"Get to the other side."
Подожди, дай перезарядиться. Где вы там? Готов. 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 Перезарядка.
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
Откуда так стрелять-то, не понимаю.
It means that it was time to cut and run. "They got a Gatling," Billy shouted. "Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention."
Водить надо, что ли? О чем они стреляют, я не понимаю.
I said that it was time to cut and run.
Фига себе,
He
они чем
directed that
стреляют
order
там.
at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was back then.
Куда мне надо идти-то?
Those poor sons of bitches are done for.
Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack is just joshing with you.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
Ну, погнали наверх. Так, у нас есть уровень, на самом деле. Давайте. Блин. Готов. Так, ты мне так не дал уровень-то прокачать. Возможно, носить больше патронов для винтовки. Во, вот это я хочу прокачать. Это просто замечательно.
Right. Making my way past a passel of fallen foes.
Хороший был удар и прыжок, конечно, хороший.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Ты прям заглючил.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
Да сколько вас здесь, на
Finally,
самом
I
деле.
had the stables within my reach.
Ну, этот раз, конечно, быстрее прохожу, чем раньше.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I
Right,
read
just
that you went
crazy.
toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Ой, сейчас начнется всякая фигня, блин. Которую не люблю. Вот это не особо. Мне я косячил в прошлый раз, когда записывал первый раз этого момента. Косячу, еще как косячу.
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Погнали. Да ё-моё.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables. After the fight, maybe we could treat ourselves to some fried chicken.
Здесь опыта дают за них, офигеть просто.
And stepped inside, and bam!
Ха!
Last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on, how did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Так, продолжить? Конечно.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
Хорошо, продолжаем дальше.
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
Эй, кто-нибудь есть?
He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too.
Спасибо за ключи.
My first
Pognали.
order of business was finding a firearm.
Ой, ты пушка.
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Патронов мало.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape.
Только
So I
доски с неба
did.
падают, блин.
Anybody see Billy?
Hell yeah.
Готов.
That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. The kids escaped raised a huge ruckus. Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away.
Anybody see him?
Middle-leg that sucker.
На самом деле они нафиг не нужны.
I had to jump from
Вот,
roof
с
to
неба
roof like a
упали.
damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but Some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
Спасибо тебе большое.
How the hell did the kid escape? Billy broke out of jail.
Ой, быстрее залезай. Они нас, блин, пристрелят. Ну, здесь я закончил в прошлый раз.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
You!
But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
Ой, не то. Не, мне это не надо.
Don't let him get away!
Я не вижу откуда. Готов.
You or me!
Откуда стрелять-то, папа? Ну, винтовка нафиг на самом деле. Так. Не путайте ни одной важных деталей, заполняйте звуки, подсказки ведут к вам прямо к самородку истины. Если вы окажетесь неподалеку от них, это приведет. Давайте прокачаем это.
I'm here!
He's in town somewhere.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and
Да,
color.
его блин. Ай, блин.
I was just glad I had
Я
Deputy
делаю
Bob's
ошибку.
mean-ass shotgun.
Give it up!
They're shooting in the street.
Как это называется, голову?
I got this! Get your headstone!
There's children here.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass
Как тебе
eaters.
повезло-то, а?
Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
Can't hide forever!
Хороший выстрел. Дурак, что ли, на меня уходить так, а? Блин, тут взрывных дофига.
Leave him to me! I don't get paid enough for this!
Улетел.
You're threatening the lives of innocent people.
Самородок рядом. А, вижу, все. Сюда надо. Ладно, погнали. Время показал, что уже времени, не знаю, сколько прошло.
Damn town's going to hell in a handbasket!
Позвук, что кто-то здесь есть. Куда мне надо идти? Так, подожди. А, мне сюда надо.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
Винтовка. Винтовочка. только не меня.
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Так, куда мне идти надо?
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
Ха,
No,
дурачок.
because they all thought I was Billy. And all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun.
О, мужики,
Anyway,
здорово.
it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
They're breathing off the street.
Но
How the hell did he get away?
жара не ничего. Где они? А, понятно, все. Как тебе повезло.
Send him to hell.
Сквозь, замечательно. А, вот ты где, бля.
I've got this.
Так, у меня патрон заканчивается. Очень плохо. Мне контрольная точка еще нужна.
Put down your weapon. Give it up.
Я не понимаю, откуда стрелять-то.
Surrender yourself.
А, вот ты где. А ты откуда взялся здесь? Патронов нет.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
А, отсюда я вылез, да?
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said.
Да ёб твою.
I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Это я пузо, блин. Если же бейте сердце, вы можете схватить оружие первый. На этот посох будет отмечен как бесчестный. Да блин. Вы погибли. Да ладно. Да ё-моё, блин, ну же... Ах, не, мне далеко до этого. На 6% каких-то уже, скоро 6% каких-то.
I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
Очуменно. Аллилуйя.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
О, второй эпизод уже, да?
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Фу, блин, наконец, все, поле для старика. Замечательно. Так, нажать, чтобы контрольную точку пройти. Контрольная точка замечательная. Тут контрольная точка, на этом
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Серии других
Roscoe
прохождений. Всем
Bob
удачи вам.
Bryant was his name.
Oh,
И пока.
But no, this time
Ну,
it was
конечно,
a
говорю
different
с
bastard
игрой,
I
ну
was
ладно,
after.
ничего страшного. Всем
The
удачи.
aforementioned